Yeah.
Aw.
Blasting. What's up? This dude.
What up, what up, what
Dude
up?
doesn't miss a beat.
Monkey shoulders?
Monkey shoulders? Who's monkey shoulders?
Is that monkey shoulders?
I don't believe monkey shoulders is his name.
Should be a monkey shoulder.
Oh. What's up? This guy was very close to being accurate.
What instrument do you think that is?
Sickness? The Juno, right? Doesn't he use a Juno? Eddie B. Sound kind of sick.
Still trying to find all these folks and their. Oh, there he is.
Mihai is there. Hold on, I'm gonna let Lloyd see me.
Oh yeah.
I don't give a smidgen. You think you can do this whole verse, Lloyd? I bet you.
Which one? Yeah.
This verse.
Yeah.
Hit me with that acapella.
Step up. You'll be shocked when I spit and start static. I'll rip your style and add it to my long list of patents. While you were busy digging ditches and messing with pigeons, I'm stacking out inventions. And while you were busy digging ditches and burning bridges, I'm stacking up invention. Something. While you were busy digging ditches and burning bridges, I'm pumping out inventions, stacking riches. So go back to your pigeons. You're a geek, plagued by OCD. You never had sex, but you got screwed by me. I crush you, Tesla. There's just no putting it gently. I don't alternate my flows. I diss you directly.
That was pretty good.
An alternating electric current joke.
You had to get it in there. Grant Ghazi says so close. It's
So
harder
close.
it's harder than it seems. Even with the ones you feel like you know. I've been practicing, man. I've been practicing in my mind to get it right today. I'm not gonna mess it. I'm not gonna mess it up. I'm gonna do any verse, any character. I'm not gonna mess it up because I'm gonna slow down. I think that's the hardest part. When you're doing it on the spot, you lose your train of thought.
We definitely should start the day with that, though. So I'm gonna do it. Let's do it now.
We're gonna get fresh.
Challenge starts now.
All right, Lizzie Sledgehammer. I have a good day. You gotta, Lizzie. We'll come back to that.
Come back. So
any
what's the,
verse, any character. I'm ready.
Any verse.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna go season 3. I'm gonna go. Caesar.
Oh man. Oh jeez. Okay.
I keep on giving you really hard.
Yeah, that's
ones.
real hard. Sometimes I need like, how does it start? I can't remember how it starts.
Okay,
I can't
I'm gonna
remember how it
go.
starts.
I'll
Hold
go.
Hold on, I can get it. I just need to remember how it starts. Can somebody remind me how Julius Caesar starts, please?
Oh no! Actually, you're. I'm disqualified. You're off the hook. Caesar was season 4.
Oh yes. So says Octacle.
You're off the hook.
Stumped.
Season 3. Gosh, let me try to find one. Hold on.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh,
can I be hyena? Cause I'm going to laugh.
Oh yes.
That's not how verse 1 starts. I gotta find out. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna look up my own stuff. I'm gonna look up my own things. What did it put? Julius Caesar ERB? What are the? Okay, come on.
Okay, yours is.
Google just has
you
them
have
now.
to do, Bob Ross.
You talk a lot of shit for a man wearing a diaper. I heard you had golden spit. Where was it in this cipher? All right, Bob Ross. Hold on, I'll come back to that
Bob
one.
Ross.
I'm doing all kinds of things here. Bob Ross, how does he start? I'm so glad you could join me today, so I could. Shit. I gotta slow down.
So glad you could join me.
I'm so glad you could join me today, so I could try to bring a little. So I could teach you. Okay. I'm so glad you could join me today, so I could teach you how to bring some joy when you paint. You're a moody little genius, always so serious. I know, you must be on your blue period. Your work is melancholic. I'm painting happy little trees. Call me Jackson Pollock, because I splatter MCs with the voice of Sue. So let's do this. I'll twist you up like you're a Rubik's Cubist. Yeah, got one. Took me some false starts.
I know. You gotta kick that down the road. That that boulder's got to get off to a rolling start, and then you're done.
Then you data. Can you do who's the guy? The gangster? I murder people. I sell booze. Look at
Al
me.
Capone?
Al Capone. Can you do Al Capone without messing it up?
I'm a busy man, Captain Crunch. Show make this crick. I'm ruining pirates faster than Johnny Depp did. I've been slapping bitch ass.
I had
teachers back-
syphilis. I had syphilis.
I had
No.
syphilis, yeah, but you already used dick with a scurvy-ridden shit filled with Bill Drat pricks. I run an intricate criminal syndicate, so show respect or get that tongue ripped out your neck and shoved straight up your poop deck. Slapping bitch ass teachers back since I was 14. You ain't a tough guy. My kids dress up like you for Halloween. I'll take that fuse in your hat and light up you and your buddies and burn your sailboat down and collect the insurance money. Then maybe they'll find your bloated body dead and washed up on the beach. This is Capone rapping, and I'm capping this captain. Capiche?
That was pretty good, man. Yeah, that's
There's a
pretty
lot of
good.
words
Well,
in that
it's one of my favorites. That was pretty good. I tried to take a sip of water earlier, and this is my 2-year-old daughter's sippy cup, and it tastes a lot like old yogurt. Like, just it's got an old yogurty vibe that I don't care for.
I think that children's taste buds don't evolve for a couple years on purpose.
Oh,
so
like
that
they can eat green mushy stuff and it's no big deal?
Yeah, and they can like wipe stuff off their face that was probably in their nose and then just eat it. And
yeah, I watched her eat a booger the other day, and she was like, I'm going to eat it. And I was like, oh, do I stop this? No.
Yes.
Go. I did. I said,
Yes.
well, we don't usually eat boogers, but, it's going to be a part of life. Lloyd, you ready for your parenting question of the week, man?
All right, I'm
I got
always
a
ready.
big one.
I'm always ready.
When a kid is scared of something, what do? Are you just like, oh, all right, well, we'll never walk down that street because there's a picture on that one house that scares you, so we just never walk down the street? Or do we walk up, we look at it, we talk about what it is? Where do we go?
It's a tough one because I think how you handle that can make great effects on their ability
Right? I feel like I'm molding a human.
Like back in my day, they just opened the door and let the bully in, and then you just fight it out in the living room. But I think that
she's
like
2.
dogs. Take dogs, right?
Okay.
You guys have a dog.
We have a dog.
And
She's actually right
your dog.
there.
Yeah, she's back there. I think you introduce him slow. If it scares him, then you can let him off the hook once or twice. But I don't think you can let him off the hook every time to avoid that house. I think at some point you have to be tender,
Sure.
but stern.
Okay, sure. She's 2, but yes, I hear you. And that's what I felt also. I was like, no, we're going to go look at this. We're going to talk about it. No big deal. So I took her closer to this picture that scared her so we could look at it. And now she's been terrified of anything with eyes. She sees anything with eyes and she's like, eyes. And she gets scared. And we're it's part of being 2. You go through a lot of changes. So we're being comforting.
A lot of things have eyes.
A lot of stuff has eyes, man. You know how many kids' book have eyes? And just everything has eyes. Right now, she's scared of eyes.
Yeah. Yikes.
So my question to you is, do you let someone be scared of something?
I mean, I don't think you can let them not. I don't think you have a choice. If they're scared, they're scared.
Right.
You can do your best to assuage
Sure.
the fear. But if they're scared, they're scared. So it's not about, you're not going to teach her whether or not to be scared. You're going to teach her how to handle fear.
Oh, that's deep. See, I was trying to teach her tools to eliminate fear. You're suggesting I teach her tools to handle fear, to accept fear?
Yeah, to deal with fear. I think you have to, I'm scared of things every day.
You scared of the dark, dude?
No, I like the dark.
I don't like the dark, man. The dark still gets me sometimes. Every once in a while, I'm like, it's too damn dark. I don't like it.
I'm scared of the dark when we're in Lake Tahoe and I saw a bear.
Right? Yeah. The wilderness
that.
is still... wilderness is still a thing. You want to watch a battle? What do you want to do? Please do Big Bird versus Angry Birds.
Big
Titan
Bird
Coach. That's what we would do. We should do that. I don't think we should do that. Big Bird versus Angry Bird. He says Angry Bird. I know what he means.
We did Big Bird.
We did Big Bird in a Flash in the Pan versus Angry Birds. I kind of like the Angry
Flash
Bird.
in the Pan got slept on. Larry Bird is awesome.
Sure. Larry Bird is a triumph of the late 1970s. Like
Larry Bird is the Midwestern.
He's one of the best old dudes out there. Kids love him. Who's not searching Larry Bird these days? Clickbait. You know what I'm saying?
I know. 3 points.
Did you ever play Angry Birds? How do you make them rap?
Angry Birds?
Yeah. Oh, pretty good.
Kind of like Thing 1, Thing 2, maybe.
Oh yeah.
I will say Thing 1, Thing 2 got a lot of hate when it first came out,
I pitched it
But-
weird. I shouldn't have pitched it so weird.
but it gets so much love in the live show.
Oh,
gets
sure.
so much
Because it's
love.
not all weird pitched. I think I made your voice sound too irritating.
Ah,
Lenin
think it was
versus
tough to-
Trotsky. What do you think, Lloyd? Kaiser Wilhelm wants to know. That's getting deep. Lenin versus Trotsky. Trotsky being the guy that's you know it's Trotsky.
hot to Trotsky. Pride of Lenin took Trotsky out of the picture.
Yeah, so he was like, what was Trotsky? He was Lenin's
He was a
homie.
revolutionist. He was a
Yeah,
revolutionary.
he was one of the dudes, and he was in charge of the military at one point, like during the Russian Civil War, I believe.
Yeah.
But then Stalin was
Lenin
like,
versus-
I don't like you, get out.
It's tough because we already did Lenin.
Yep.
So that would be a rehashing of a character that exists inside of a battle that is top 10 in my opinion.
Sure.
So it's tough to bring it back just to do another Russian who, if we were going to do Trotsky, he should have had a bigger role in that Russian battle, I think, is
Sure.
my feeling
He
on
could
it.
have been there. Okay, sure. All
Could've
right.
And
Great.
he was mentioned.
React to the comedians battle, says Robbie.
Oh,
That's recent. All
that's
right.
recent. That's
There
a good
it
one.
is. I'll find
like
it.
that.
Give me a second. It's good. I don't even know. Do I have those? Do I have the new ones?
I don't know.
I got them. Here we go. Reacting to the comedians battle. You ready for this?
Born ready.
Okay. Huh!
Love it.
I like the claps.
Love the look.
Here we go. It's your call. I'm a man. Darling. I was born in the
One of my favorite beats.
It's a great beat.
The love this beat and the change in this beat is actually in the beat.
That is correct.
There's a new beat at the end. We'll get to that.
Is
but
there?
the
Yeah. Oh,
change-
okay. The Robin Williams beat is new, but all the rest of the changes, you're right. All the rest of the changes were in there.
Yeah. I'm getting word that we're hearing the audio twice on this, so maybe you got to turn yours down on your side, Pete, because I can hear it more than I normally do.
Okay. I'm going to try it again. You ready?
Yeah.
Is that better?
You can turn it way farther down on your end.
Still too loud?
Yeah, because I'm hearing it in my speakers and then it's going back through.
I don't know what to do. What do I do?
ERB technical issues.
I'm
This
gonna-
week's ERB reaction is brought to you by the Reactor of the Week. My Reactor of the Week pick this week is I'm gonna say this just because I know the guy and he gave us a cool shout out, Screwface.
Oh.
He's a new favorite of mine.
I love his
Screwface,
thumbnail work. Is excellent.
great thumbnail
Oh,
work.
some of the best.
And I asked him to send me a verse for a project I've been working on, and it's been taking me forever, but he did, and it came out fucking great. So we have something coming out soon. Well, not soon. I won't say soon, but it's great, and he was really cool about it, and he sent it to me. So props to Screw. Go over to Screwface and check him out. His reactions are really funny. He's a big rap fan. He's a rapper himself, so he gets everything. That's my favorite ones when they understand the lyrics.
Sure.
And here's a tip for reactors
Here
from
we
me.
go. It's George
Here's
Carlin.
a tip from reactors from me. And you
Oh,
can do
boy.
what you want with this.
Sure.
But a lot of times reactors will apologize for stopping the video and explaining lyrics. And I love that.
Okay.
I think that that's really fun. I don't know if that's just me because it's things that I've written and I like people seeing that they're getting it.
It's
but I
pretty
like
meta.
that
You're
they
talking
stop
about it during a stopped video. This is your zone,
So
man. I
meta.
love it.
So meta. But yeah, so I think that that's great. I wouldn't apologize for that. I think that's awesome. So shout out to Screw, and that's the Reactor of the Week.
I really like his thumbnail work. Gets my eye every time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it muted. Let's see what happens if we just watch the battle and just talk. We can just talk while it's playing. Is this
All right.
boring? Maybe this will be boring. We'll try it. It's an experiment. We made these little lights flash. It was harder than it should have been.
Yeah, those were. This was so cool. That was Dan.
really cool. Yeah, that was
was Dan.
Dan. Dan was
That was where the video started popping for me the very first time I saw the rough cut. I was like, okay, because it was very
Yeah.
black before. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
yeah.
dark. And then that I was like, oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, I thought it was neat. I'd never seen Dan was our editor for the first 4, maybe 5 battles of season 6, right? 4, 5, and he also
6.
edited all the behind the scenes. That was Dan. He's a very talented dude and really put his little mark on the series.
Yeah.
He did new stuff. Like I'd never seen this before.
Yeah, but it works.
Works.
It's a tough thing to do as an editor to like have the confidence to, and I think it's because he knows us a long time.
Yeah.
But have the confidence
he edited
to be like,
my first YouTube video, man.
Yeah,
Dan edited the first video I was in on YouTube. It was called like Itsy Bitsy Bikini Teeny Weenies. We went up to Las Vegas and it was like a bikini music video.
Dude, I watched The Floor the other day, which is my very first YouTube video.
That video is
you
amazing.
Haven't seen The Floor, check it out.
Dude, that's one of my favorite joints, The Floor.
Dude, it's very it works right. It checks out right now for people who are stuck in their house.
Sure.
It checks out.
It works. I've been doing lift child weights.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's
someone
watch.
Someone said it's better with an echo of an audio than no audio. So maybe a little bit of audio.
All right, we'll try a little bit of audio. Thanks for your real feedback.
Here we go.
Okay. That was Zach wrote that for sure. You can always tell. Does he change colors?
Zio.
His background changes. There it goes.
That's great again.
Yeah, that came back too.
So cool. There's someone asked me before about what I would change or whatever, and I said I would have given Richard Pryor a longer verse.
For sure.
I don't dislike what he's saying here.
No.
I just think that he could have gone another 8 bars.
The whole battle could have been about him and George Carlin. We shortchanged them both in a way, but it was part of it.
But his performance was amazing.
Yeah, we only got to work with him for a very brief time as well. He put in the hours on set, audio wise.
He's great.
Didn't he record this from Austin, Texas, and send it to us?
Yeah. He's in a group called Black Lack. They're out of Austin, and they're great. And they like tour and they open for people. So check those guys out if you like hip hop. They're great.
He does not have a mustache in real life.
No, he does not have a mustache.
But he looks great. He does not look like a damn bit like Richard Pryor in real life, but he does here.
Yeah.
Flames. I like the rainbow thing. That was my favorite part.
Yeah.
I also like that part. Why is George Carlin so dark?
Because he's wearing black behind a black background. Oh, this guy! Oh my gosh!
This was wacky, dude. This was a wacky battle to make. This was a wacky battle to be a part of. This dude was so funny in real life.
This is Gary Anthony Williams. If you ever watch cartoons or the Boondocks, he's a voice in the Boondocks. He's like on every cartoon ever. He's on Whose Eyes in Anyway. He's been on The Middle. He's on Malcolm in the Middle or whatever. His IMDb acting is like longer than like LeBron James's leg. It's like super. I think he's got long legs. He's a basketball player.
I was waiting to see where you were going with that. I was like, it's longer than. I like it though. LeBron James'
Your
leg.
arm. Yeah.
Took a while to figure out how to make him look like he was starting to have.
This came out perfect. So funny to me. Dude, we have
18,000 takes. Yeah. It was hard to choose. It was really hard to choose which one of his to use, but all of his stuff was funny, so it wasn't that hard. It was just like, that one.
Yeah. This to me, this moment was the moment that there's always a moment in every rap battle ideation process where you go, that's it. And when we thought of this for me was the moment was like, we need to do this battle just for this moment.
Okay, all right, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it was like when we were brainstorming about things in general, and it was like, wouldn't it be funny if somebody poisoned Bill Cosby's pudding and and it was Joan Rivers?
It gives it that sparkle. It gives it that like sizzle of being special. You're like, damn, that is really funny.
I hope we pulled it off. I hope we pulled it off as much as we wanted to.
It was like when we T-Pained Stephen Hawking's voice. It's like, didn't anybody do that before? Hasn't anyone done that yet?
No.
But I guess not. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, this is hurting without it being loud.
That beat, though, that's so bonkers. Tone Jones.
See, I'm a lousy reactor, man. I just want to watch it. Like, I need to take reactor lessons. I need reactor tip of the week from you. What do I do?
Well, you know everything that's coming. I think the best reactors and the best reactions are fresh. So you haven't seen the video before. So you don't know she's coming. So you're like, holy crap. That's really fun.
So you're saying we should react to a fan-made rap battle someday?
Definitely, we should react to a fan-made rap battle.
That's a better idea. I'm always scared I'm going to be like, I don't like this part, and somebody's heart is going to be broken. We got to screen one. Can you find? No, we'll find one. We'll have somebody screen one. Like, this is one of the best. React to this live.
Oh, I have a video for you, dude. Oh my God, someone made a video game, Terminator versus RoboCop, and it's like a fight, and then they tweeted about it. I don't know. Are those characters in Mortal Kombat?
I think they added Terminator, Mortal Kombat, and wait, they added RoboCop, and Terminator was already there? Or wait, hold on.
It was pretty. They tweeted at us, and I looked at it. I was like, this is awesome.
All right.
It was pretty great.
See, that's the kind of thing I want to react to. This, I'm just watching like, oh, look, we missed a part of her hair in the green screen there. All right, let's watch. Body switch here.
Jackie Tom. You know what's funny about Jackie is that she's been an actor for since she's like a child actor.
Sure.
So you can find video of her on I want to say Growing Pains or
Really?
Full House or something. Yeah, she had bit parts and stuff like a kid, sort of like Sean Monahan's kid, O'Neill.
Sure.
Yeah, so you see these, you're like, oh shoot, that's Jackie, and then you see this powerhouse singer and performer and her on Glow that she became.
Yeah, she was amazing, man. She came in and just sat down at the piano and was like, ah, and then she sat down at the guitar and was ah, it's like, oh, what do I got to do? And she is like this, not exactly, but she's kind of like Joan Rivers in real life. It wasn't like a lot of stretch.
Perfect.
It was great.
I do a show called Top Tune in LA, and it's like a musician's show where they pair up people who never met each other before, and they get 17 minutes to write a song based on the studio, the audience. And she was in that show as a guest singer, and I bumped into her. I was like, hey, would you ever want to be Joan Rivers in a rap battle? She was like, that was her eyes lit up about that. It was great. So it was cool to be able to do it.
She was the one of all the people I've ever met to play Joan Rivers in a rap battle. She's the one.
Done.
Let's watch her crush. That was written by the ERB Patreon. That was on the Discord. That was that line I think was word for word. Somebody wrote that. So thanks.
Yeah. Tupperware body. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I remember Josh, our editor, found this lamp, and it took him. He had to go to antique stores, and it wasn't gold. Because I ordered one on. I probably talked about this behind the scenes, but I ordered a lamp on Amazon, and it arrived, and it was like this. It was like a 3-inch toy lamp, and it was very plasticky.
Like the snake when we did.
Yeah, that was tough. Cleopatra's snake.
It was so
Did we talk about that yet? That was the smallest snake, man. That was so small. I was expecting a boa constrictor, and this person showed up with this is a snake.
That was Michelle, our old producer, Michelle. Gosh, what's her last name? It was Irish or something. But
we'll keep.
Anyway, it was her first. That was her first job to do. It's okay, hey, welcome to the team. We need a snake.
We need a snake. And you can't get any permits or anything. Just sneak a snake in the back door. Yeah, that was hey, it was a snake. It was a snake.
You live and learn.
Okay, here comes Javi's thrilling animation sequence. There. Oh, I gotta move our dumb heads. So look, he makes this lamp come to life. Come on.
Point.
It looks like a little Disney cartoon, doesn't it? The way it has personality.
That was a Patreon too.
Yeah, I think it was. I can change color every frame. George Carlin looks like a different color every frame.
Hey. I was so nervous about doing this.
About doing
I
Robin
didn't think I was
Williams?
gonna pull it out. I like doing Robin Williams is like it's like
It's intimidating.
he's a huge hero of mine, you know? Like most of the characters that we do are like, you know, it wouldn't hurt my soul if I didn't get it right.
Sure.
It would. But
Yeah,
for
I think it would.
something special
I'm
about him.
like, you're not that easy on yourself. I think it would hurt your soul if you didn't do it right. I think you
Yeah.
just didn't think you could do it, but other people around you did. I think everybody was like, I think you're going to do this pretty naturally.
I think that I didn't realize until maybe you said it, or maybe Dante or Josh or something, that I didn't have to try that hard, which was what felt so weird. But I think the reason I didn't have to try so hard is because so much of my comedic timing and impulses are based off of him and his movements.
I think
and
he's the king of like the wacky, physical, funny white dudes.
Yeah,
And you're a wacky, physical, funny white dude. And
he's
like
not-
when you
he's
get
not
going,
like-
when you get
Yeah.
going, man, your shoulders are moving. You know what I mean? You're here. Well, you were busy digging ditches and burning bridges.
Yeah, totally.
And
Yeah.
he's the one. He's an archetype. I never know which one it is, but there's like the Jim Carrey, like the wacky
Yeah.
pool noodle comedian, and you're not
Yeah.
that. And then there's Robin Williams, the like, hey, look at me. You know, I don't know
He's
how
a
to
little more
describe it.
sexy. He's a little more sexy.
Sure.
Like he talks about his dick more than Jim Carrey never talks
Yeah,
about
Jim
it.
Carrey never talks about his wiener. It's probably weird. Sorry, Jim Carrey. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Maybe it's not. All wieners are weird. But anyway, you did fine. You did great. Wait, you really look like your hair was on fire.
Yeah,
Is there a cocaine joke in there? Pretty good.
that's fun. I like that joke.
Monchichi, I had to Google definitely when you said it. I'd never heard of that before. A Monchichi.
You had never heard of
No.
a Monchichi?
No. Never heard of that.
Wow.
And yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, those hairy monkey things with the thumbs. Hairy thumb things. Here's a little known fact. I don't know if we talked about this, but Javi actually put digital hair on your arms here.
Yeah.
Because we forgot to hair up your arms. Like, maybe
No,
they
we
did a
did,
little
but
bit.
We did it with makeup and it just wasn't
It
cutting.
wasn't selling. So there's digital hair on his arms from Javi, the editor in Spain. Hope you're doing all right in Spain, Javi.
Me too, buddy.
The little symbols floating in the background are, but they work.
I love it when we're able to do things that are
Sad?
above funny.
Sad.
Like, well, yeah, comedy's tragedy, but I think that's a line that I would show that to Robin Williams' family. I would not feel bad about that. You know what I mean? I think that would be, I don't know. There was I thought that you guys helped me handle that well.
Well, I'm glad. Sound is
Yeah.
fucked. Echo, echo, echo. Is that old? That might be old. How was the sound on that? Was it echoey, echoey, echoey?
Probably. I could hear it, which is usually we can't. Hey, fellas, a bit poorer today. Oh, this is Foxstock. My bad. I didn't know what he was saying. Foxstock, you don't have to worry about it, man. You are generous
Yeah.
among
Come on
generous
now.
people. Don't ever worry about that, man.
Yeah, please. Your money's no good here, Foxstock. I mean, it's good. We'll put it to good use, but your money's no good. Hey, fellas, a bit poorer today. I want to hear your thoughts on the past two Hive Mind polls. Okay, this is the YouTube polls of matchups. Let's talk about this real quick. I'm watching Spirited Away. That's the prime film by
Miyazaki?
Miyazaki, who I had never heard of before. Never. Now I have.
Yeah.
He won the YouTube poll for a series of matchups against Tim Burton. That came out first. We did not expect that. We knew that patrons seemed to love that matchup. We talk about it a lot in the writers' room. I didn't expect it to win the YouTube poll, and it did. Lloyd, what do you think? Tim Burton, Miyazaki. Are we? What's that?
I'm encouraged. There was over 200,000 votes.
It's a lot of
which is
votes.
Very cool. That's a lot of votes.
It's a lot of votes.
And if you haven't checked out like the community page on YouTube, it's actually pretty cool. Like we were able to communicate a little bit easier on that now than we were before. But 200,000 votes, that's a good cross section of people. It excites me because I like the idea of two different styles of animation in a rap battle. That's interesting.
Sure.
And
I
it
don't know
falls
if they
into-
even knew. So we talked about in Patreon. We talked about doing it as an animated battle, where
Right.
The Miyazaki verses are done kind of in that style, and the Tim Burton is done in that, like creepy style. He's got maybe some clay, possible clay.
Yeah, and maybe maybe almost a la the Cat in the Hat, maybe like Jack from Nightmare Before
That's the
Christmas.
vibe. Yeah, it's like Jack's vibe.
Sort of,
yeah. Which is weird but all his stuff has stripes and stuff. It just has to have a lot of stripes.
Yeah.
And what's her name
Yeah,
should be there.
Beetlejuice.
Helena Bonham Carter should be there.
You could have different characters take over the rapping as like for the like Jack could do it, and
Sure.
then it could be Beetlejuice.
That's
and you
where
could get
that's
Johnny
where I'm
Depp
lost, dude.
something.
I started when we were talking about a lot. I started watching a lot of Tim Burton movies. Am I supposed to call them films? I feel like I'm supposed to call them films. Tim Burton films, and I wasn't feeling it. All the characters are great. All the movies are okay. Some of the movies are amazing, but I don't know. I was having a hard time getting into it. Miyazaki, now I'm starting to understand, is very creative.
Yeah, I got to watch Spirited Away. I've never seen that.
It's pretty great so far.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean,
okay. So look,
in terms of if that's what people want, if that's like the poll winner, it's encouraging.
Sure.
It's encouraging because it feels challenging and different. So I'm encouraged.
Okay. Aaron Hart, it's on the screen, says, I would love to see Beetlejuice in a battle. Tim Burton, like, how do you get Beetlejuice on the screen? Because you gotta, like, where do you stop? Is it Pee-wee's on the screen? Beetlejuice is on the screen?
Batman.
They all are. Do they all be Tim Burton? Ooh, that's kind of interesting. It's overwhelming.
Could do that. Yeah, it's tough because
that'd be kind of sweet if it was all Clay, though. Clay Batman would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Clay Pee Wee Herman,
like
Clay
Robot
Batman.
Chickeny. Clay Batman's be fun. Yeah, I think you would have to do it like Dr. Seuss, where it's either the thing 1, thing 2, it's the Cat in the Hat.
Where he doesn't talk though, because he
no,
talks,
I think he talks for a second. Kind of like
Dr. Seuss didn't talk.
Oh, maybe we get him to talk once or twice. Because Tim Burton is an interesting looking character. He's not uninteresting at all.
What do you think out there if we do Tim Burton versus Miyazaki? Would we have them be them or are they other characters? It's a good question.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, this is it. Nave Ty on the screen. Beetlejuice appears after his third reference in the lyrics. Of course.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's it. That makes it all
there you go.
worthwhile, man.
There's
that's it.
That's the moment we talk about,
That's great. That's it.
That's Joan Rivers poisoning Bill Cosby moment.
That's the Joan Rivers moment. You're right. Wow. It happened right here.
Nave Tal.
That's really going to happen.
Wow, that's
Does he
fun.
turn into Beetlejuice? He has to do more than appear. He has to take over. Hey, Ooka. Ooh. Yes. Because you're going to feel it. Everyone's going to know. By the time they hear the second Beetlejuice, people will be like, oh. Needle
Yeah, dude, that's the best.
Wow.
There's nothing more satisfying than when what you are feeling and wanting to happen in a video happens.
Oh, it's what this series is. That's all we do. We listen to we're like, Boba Fett, what do you want to do, man? You want to blow shit up? All right, we'll make you blow shit up. Like, it's important. Oh.
Man. As always, thank you to everybody who's contributing in the super chat. We put these funds to good use. I'll always say thank you. Your generosity is never goes unnoticed. It's astounding to me every week.
Piston Rival is a super chat. He's super, and he wants to know, ever thought of putting Sonic the Hedgehog in a battle?
We have. Like
Never
Usain
felt right
Bolt
to me.
versus Sonic the Hedgehog, or like Battle of like
Usain
the
Bolt.
Speed
Yeah,
Team.
that was always the Flash.
Yeah.
Mario, obviously Mario versus Sonic used to be big, but then we did the Wright brothers.
It's around. It's there, but I don't. It doesn't arouse me. It doesn't give me tingles.
I feel you. Not me. You know. Freshly Canal. Oh yeah, Freshly Canal's fan-made battles are great. I think that is the way to go. Freshly Canal. We'll react to a Freshly Canal battles, fan-made battle someday.
Right on. Oh yeah, this is the other thing I wanted to do. We can do this here on socials, but I wanted to see you guys give us the suggestions that you want us to see, but do it announcer style. So give us your best announcer voice, post it on your Instagram channel,
You want them to make videos?
No, I just want, if you want us to do the Flash versus Sonic the Hedgehog, I want to hear you do the announcer and then say Flash versus Sonic the Hedgehog, and then we can show them here or otherwise.
You
and
were
other places.
requesting that someone looks into their camera and says, "Oh, Flash
Yeah.
versus Sonic the Hedgehog." Okay, great.
Yeah.
Right.
Do it on Instagram. Follow our Instagram. It's at ERB, and then just tag us either in your story or in your feed, and then we can figure it out and share them with the
Can
world.
you
and then
rip
talk
from
about it.
Instagram?
Yeah, you can
All right.
download stuff from
Sweet.
Instagram.
That's a fun idea, Lloyd. I'm glad.
Tag us at ERB. We're out there.
Uh,
Biggie Smalls versus Tupac. It already happened.
Phil Collins versus Sonic? Why does that make sense? Genesis. Oh, I get it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
boy.
didn't see that one. I didn't see that one.
Ah,
All right.
funny.
Duncan has an idea to consider Homer, author of the Odyssey, the Iliad, right? Versus Gary Gygax, creator of Dungeons and Dragons.
D&D.
That's his real name?
Gygax, yeah.
I don't buy that. No way that dude has axe in his birth name. I don't believe it.
And then he makes Dungeons and Dragons.
That's destiny.
Man.
Here,
I wonder
that
if
can't be real. I'm looking it up, man. I can't believe he didn't change his name.
Gygax.
Oh, he has passed. He passed away.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about your loss.
I have a Gygax to grind with you.
Right? Ernest Gary Gygax. I mean, there's no way to find. I mean, I'm sure I could find it, but it's not on his Wikipedia page whether that's his original name or not. But what a name! Wow.
Yeah, I know. What people want you to get back on Instagram, Peter. There's a request for you to get back on Instagram. I don't know that's gonna happen.
I don't do the socials. I'm not.
Yeah.
That's not. It's not where I'm at. I did the socials. Right now, I'm off. I'm social free for 5 years now, and I feel healthy.
Yeah, I might be there with you sometime. I like to talk to people, but there's a element of comparison that happens in me when I see
Instagram
like
gets
how much
weird like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, man, these people are posting every day. I should be posting every day or whatever.
Oh,
You start to
interesting. So
compare.
you're comparing yourself with other personality types.
Yeah, or like
Interesting. Sure.
It's just like
Creators. Content.
yeah,
posts.
and it's like a grind thing. It's like, oh man, this person's up at this hour in the morning doing this
Sure.
or whatever. And I think maybe part of that's good, but part of it also is tormenting.
I think it takes
So.
you out of the moment. That's what
Yeah.
I found distracting about Instagram for myself was like, I'm trying to get a picture, I'm trying to make it look like I'm doing something cool and having fun, and I wouldn't be actually having fun.
Yeah, taking the picture before experiencing the thing is, I hate that's a pet peeve of mine. It's like
man.
experiences to go. You're like, oh, let me get this first time walking to go. Can I get the birth of my son to go, please?
Yeah.
It's a little bit much.
Man.
I do
Glad
like
you said
pictures
that.
though, because where would you be without them?
I think that's important. What is this saying? Peace and Love is asking about how about a 16 personalities MBTI rap battle? What is MBTI? What is
It's like
that?
we have some research to do.
What is
MBTI, Mighty Morphin Power. Nope.
No, MBTI. Myers-Briggs
I-
type indicator? There's 16 different personality types? That is
My-
deep. That is deep. I mean, that would be interesting for a college project. So someone else, someone else should make that. That's a good college project. But that's not what we do here.
It is impossible. That's impossible.
It's an interesting idea. I like the creativity.
Yeah. It's
well,
we've been working hard. We've been
we got
working hard on
songs,
stuff.
man. We got songs.
We got songs.
Yeah, we have real
We're-
songs.
We're approaching this shutdown it's doing something interesting that we have never really done before, which is us having certain parts done way ahead of other parts.
Sure.
Usually we get the song done on a Friday, we're shooting on Saturday and Sunday.
We're hoping to have the song done long in advance.
Yeah,
Well, we
and
have
maybe
to.
even multiple ones, which provides the ability to do certain things that you aren't able to do when
Sure.
you're like mouth to hand to mouth. So
I prefer. I didn't like. We were recording Pennywise stuff the day before we filmed Pennywise. That made me uncomfortable. It made my eyes hurt and my feet hurt. And I like space.
yeah, you could prep. But Pennywise did come out pretty good.
What
Pretty
about
good.
Will Smith, the Fresh Prince, versus the artist formerly known as Prince? Lloyd. You have to be both.
Still
of them.
doesn't beat Prince versus Bowie.
It's right there. Prince versus. When do we get? All right, let's talk about that. And then I want to. What was the other poll winner? I forget. I want to talk about that too. To address Fox Doc's question.
I
While
don't
you're
know.
looking
Our
that up,
manager-
I'm going to go off about Prince versus David Bowie with the people here.
Okay, our other poll winner, I'm going to check from Ed. Ed is our
Great.
manager. If
Prince
you guys
versus
don't
David
know.
Bowie. I'm going off for a moment. Should we do
Do it.
it? What's the deal? It could be great. It's like another. It's a Freddie Mercury versus Frank Sinatra level, which I think is a great one. I like it. It's good. But who plays David Bowie? I can't do it. Right? I can't do it. Do I?
Yeah, you could do it. You could
Dave
play
Bowie?
Bowie. Yeah.
Who plays Prince?
King
How do you do that?
Batch, maybe.
God, that would be good.
So Prince has got a deep voice, a surprisingly deep
Prince
voice.
does when he speaks. He's got a deep speaking voice.
Yeah. If
Really?
you look up, yeah, he's like deep down.
But
like,
he sings somebody else. Wow, that
Yeah.
came. Mac McScott is saying pass on King Batch.
King Batch?
I don't know if he'd be available. He's a busy
He
dude.
might not be like scrawny enough.
He's
Batch
hilarious.
is kind of like,
King Batch
you
is
know?
the funniest, dude. That dude is one of the
Yeah.
funniest people on earth. Yes, all day. He's saying, Connor, are you saying King Batch as? I mean, we could ask him. Brandon Rogers is Prince. Who is Brandon
Huh.
Rogers? I should know.
I don't know. I wonder if that guy that you like as the sketch writer guy could do Bowie. That really funny guy.
Gus Johnson?
Yeah.
Nah, man. I don't think they're the same body type. Brandon Rogers is Prince. Oh, Brandon Rogers. Oh, he's too famous. Maybe he's not.
Was he like an actual famous guy?
He's a famous person.
I think we can ask famous people to do stuff with us, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think we could.
I get shy
Especially
about
if
it.
it's like, yeah, but it's fun.
You're
like,
the one.
they're-
You're
on the wheeler and the dealer.
the wheel and the dealer. I'm the shy one.
I'll get him. So the
Uh,
other
I do
battle
know
that
Brandon
won-
Rogers, Travis. I just I forgot.
Oh.
I knew him when I saw him. I was like, but I haven't left my house in a long time.
Yeah. The other poll winner
Yeah.
was Jigsaw
Oh yeah.
from the versus Kevin McAllister.
Yeah. Me and Ed talked about this, and at first I thought he was going to make fun of it, but then he was like really passionate about it, and it got me passionate. Is it the worst idea ever? Or is it great?
It's good for Christmas.
Sure.
It's pretty fun for Christmas.
Yeah.
People do love Jigsaw.
They love Jigsaw.
Lot
Lot of good Home Alone jokes.
Home
Lot of
Alone,
jokes.
massive
Woo.
movie.
So massive what?
Movie, like just
Sure.
the biggest movie of all
Monster.
time. We might be able to get Macaulay Culkin to do the voice. I bet he'd do it.
We're getting a lot of enthusiasm in the comments. Macaulay Culkin, no.
Why
maybe
not?
He could do something, but he can't play himself. That's wank.
If they get him on Drunk History, if they get folks
I'm
on
not saying
Drunk
we
History.
couldn't ask
he
him
wouldn't
to
do
be
it?
involved, but I think that feels weird. Plus, I want to do it.
Oh, you want to do it?
I kinda, because I want to play him young. Not me, but
Yeah,
like
he's
somebody.
gotta be
I don't
young.
know. How do we do that? Little kid? How do we do young Macaulay Culkin?
I mean, I think you dress up like a kid, and that's the fun part.
That's fun.
you
It's
know,
kinda fun.
either that or we go to Texas and we find a kid like we did when we found young Michael Jackson,
Yeah,
or we
sure.
get O'Neal Monaghan.
Sure, maybe.
O'Neal-
Wow. Ooh, General Obi-Wan versus General Robert E. Lee. That's kind of dope. Okay,
General
hold on.
Obi-Wan?
Adam Kramer's weighing in that Kevin and Jigsaw is a little too meh. For a Christmas battle, though, Adam. For Christmas.
For Christmas battle, you can have John McClane come in at the end.
John
You know, like
McClane. Why is he there? Because of Christmas?
because he's in Die Hard, and in Die Hard, it's like him against a bunch of bad guys. He's setting traps and stuff, and you know.
Sure, you're...
Christmas thriller.
I'm lost. I thought it was a Christmas thing. Is he setting traps?
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It is. That's what I'm saying. I thought that was a connection. Now you're adding a booby trap element that I'm confused by. Wouldn't you go
this is
Goonies?
No,
Get Chester
Jigsaw
Copperpot
and-
up in that bitch.
Jigsaw and McAllister it's a booby trap connection
I understand.
as well.
I don't see John McClane as a booby trapper.
Oh, I see.
How
what
many
you're saying.
booby traps did he say? He got the elevator, and that was more of a showpiece. Honestly, he was just trying to
elevator.
make
He
an
did the
entrance.
trap where he taped the gun to the back of his neck.
I don't
That's
call
sort
that a
of
booby trap. I call that
Yeah, you're right.
a holster creativity.
Hold-
I don't
Creative
know.
freedom. Creative freedom with a holster.
I don't understand why these are the two options. If we did Kevin McAllister, would we get a child rapper or try to get Macaulay Culkin? Aren't there other options there? I think Lloyd could play a funny kid. Maybe that's
Yeah.
weird. Are we getting too old to play kids? That's a
No.
creepy question.
No, I think they're fine.
All right,
I think, well, yeah, actually, kind of.
maybe.
Why not just get a kid? Like, why not get
Because
somebody
working
who
with
looks...
kids, dude, it's like rule number one: no kids, no animals.
Yeah. I know. I hate that.
It's the thing. Plus, if you get a kid on a YouTube video now, you can't even have comments, right?
You can't even. It's definitely
I'm
tougher.
pretty sure.
There's definitely a whole bunch of layers now,
yeah.
for sure. But
Francis
you
Dra-
have to be able to have
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
what is the thread is saying? Jigsaw versus Kevin is pretty funny, but hasn't there been a lot of horror themes this season already? That might be interesting.
Have there been?
Pennywise for sure, horror.
Yeah.
Wolverine, Freddy, horror.
Yeah.
True. True.
Yeah. Horror is. I mean, I see Jigsaw as like the cute version from the. That's not what he is.
I've never seen Saw.
What?
I don't like gore. I like horror, but I don't like gore.
Yeah.
Like watching bones snap and stuff.
Dick in a rat trap type stuff. Yeah.
No, thanks. No.
Yeah. What was that one? Hostel? That was the gnarliest of the gore flicks to me. That was just like, I don't like the Czech Republic anymore.
They can make it look so real now. It's like not even. It's not even like a. Like I remember in Braveheart when he like smashes that guy's head in the bed. That even that you're like, oh God.
Dude, I'm challenging you right now. Alfred Hitchcock, do it. Come on. Don't go too fast, or you'll get up.
Well, that was a close encounter of the turd kind. But there won't be a pretty ending this time. Half your billion should go to John Williams. Now brace yourself as I reveal my brilliance. I'm the master of suspense. So intense, no defense against Hitchcock once he presents. My skill is enormous. Orchestrate brilliant performance. You're more horrible than Megan Fox's acting in Transformers.
Come on.
Fish puppets and Muppets to stir the fears up. I squeeze screams out of chocolate syrup. I'm the best mamma jamma ever stood behind a camera. Damage panderers and haunt you like the last Indiana.
That was pretty good, man. That was pretty good. You did it. I'm telling you, slowing down is the key.
Man.
Slowing down is the key.
One of our best we got the flames for that. Yeah, flames if you guys liked that battle.
Oh, I don't know how to do flames. How do I do flames?
I don't know. You might just have to type flames
I just type flames. No, that doesn't do it.
Octical has said this a couple times. Octical says instead of Lego battles, maybe do stop motion animated battles like Robot Chicken would do. King Kong versus Godzilla could be done that way.
Oh, that's another one I didn't know we had discussed here. This is private Patreon business. Leak it.
I know.
King Kong versus Godzilla. Are we talking about it? It's been brought up. Let's have a quick chat.
Been brought up.
It makes me laugh every time I think about it. Every time.
I like it.
That's all. That's all I'm going to say. Every time I think about it. King Kong versus Godzilla makes me laugh. Anybody? What do you think?
It would have to be animated. It would be like stop motion.
Something.
Clay, yeah, like he's saying, Clay, maybe Robot Chicken style.
Do that shit on a Scribble Scrabble. I don't care. What are those things called? Not Scribble Scrabble. What's this thing?
Doodles?
Doodle, but Scribble box. What is that thing? Sketch a moles.
Drugs.
No, it draws the lines in the sand. Etch a sketch.
Oh, Etch a Sketch.
Scribble Scrabble.
Scribble. Etch a Sketch is like, why if I make a masterpiece on it, I'm like one shake away from it being ruined.
I don't understand people that draw a complicated thing on Etch a Sketch. I don't know how they do it. I don't know why they do it. Oh, it seems so nerve-wracking. It's sand people, too. The people who make sand sculptures. It's a different kind of person we are.
Oh, yeah. Get Rhett and Link back. That's been long time in the coming.
Very good idea.
Those guys.
Very good idea.
I love them. Well, we had some, and then we'll figure it out later.
I'm still waiting to see what people think of Godzilla versus King Kong.
Anybody
loving it? No?
I'm looking over here because my comments are over there.
At all.
Yeah, King Kong versus Godzilla stop motion battle would be fantastic, says Duncan.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, there's one person.
Someone says Geddy Lee's nose says no.
Okay. Yes. Oh, I'm getting another one. Yes, Godzilla King Kong. We're getting hype.
The Boss Man says do King Kong versus Godzilla.
Dude, it's what Jim asks. What would they rap about though? Their stories,
who's the biggest,
their challenges.
Yeah.
Being lonely, right? Aren't they fucking both super lonely? Are there any others of themselves?
King Kong definitely had that thing with the woman. He was like the caged beast. But I don't know that Godzilla ever played like that.
And
Godzilla
King
was
Kong,
pretty much.
That doesn't satisfy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That wasn't a fulfilling relationship for King Kong.
Yeah. There would have to be some Rampage jokes,
I would assume so. Hold on.
the video game.
One of my baby monitors is erupting. Excuse me for a moment.
Okay. I'll go back to the comments. Let me take a question from the comments. All right. So Montag451 asks us, loved your video since Chuck Norris and Abe Lincoln. Ever thought about getting the Scooby Gang in a battle? I don't know who they'd fight, though. I've always not liked the Scooby Gang.
Shaggy
I'm
and
sorry to
Scooby.
say that, Montag.
I was sold
I
one
never-
night on Patreon. Shaggy, they sold me. It was Shaggy and Scooby versus somebody. It made me laugh, but I don't remember who it was, so maybe it's not that great.
I think the reason, for me, when I was a kid watching cartoons, I always wanted to watch the cool-ass cartoons, like G.I. Joe
Sure.
and the Silverhawks and the Thundercats, stuff that was, like, cool.
Manly cartoon.
Yeah, tough kind of. And then Scooby would come on and be like, ugh.
Yeah, you don't like that
The
ascot on
Scooby
Fred
Gang?
too much, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
Is that his
too,
name,
like,
Fred? Feels like it would be Fred.
Fred and Wilma and
Wilma.
Daphne.
There,
And,
yeah. Batman was in it sometimes, and Dick
Yeah.
Van Dyke was in it often.
dude, and the Harlem Globetrotters
I
would
think it
be
was a
in
cultural
there and
experience.
stuff. And it would be all these weird things. Like, that was a joke in the Pennywise thing. You got beat by the Scooby Gang. There was even, like, the Joker was in there, and the Joker gets beat by
I
the
liked that
Scooby
one.
Gang.
Yeah, that made me hit Google. Lloyd wrote that joke, and I was like,
Yeah.
huh? What does that even mean? But I Googled it. Zoinks, you don't like. Yeah. Oh, Shaggy leaving comments.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, Shaggy.
Zoinks?
It's not that I don't like you. It's not that we don't like you. We just think you're a little floppy. You know what I mean? You're just not.
He's got a ball sack chin.
I wouldn't tap you for the fight. If we're going into battle, I'd be like, yo, Thundercats with me. And
Hey.
Shaggy, you just man the radio or something.
Yeah.
Well,
Jeez.
it's that time.
Yeah.
It's
That went by
time.
pretty quick today.
That
was
went by
fun.
pretty quick. Yeah.
Zoinks, you don't like me. Aw.
I'll be the
Poor
one to
Pat.
break the news. I don't think we're gonna be here next week. That's the news. I won't go into. I'm just letting people know who are here, and it got real quiet and
It did.
got quiet. I feel sad. I feel bad, but it's for a good reason. And what should we close with here? One more verse challenge? Can I get one?
Sure.
What do you think? We made Adam sad.
I know.
Adam, do you have a? I feel sad. Look, I got some thing. I'll explain it some other time.
Well, the channel's not going away or anything.
No,
so
no.
we'll be able to check that. at some
But
point.
we will not be here for a live stream next week. I'm getting a little teary eyed. We've been how many weeks consecutively have we been doing it? Not that long, but
Yeah.
it's been nice.
Everything is okay. Someone asked, hope everything's okay.
Oh, yeah,
everything's okay.
fine. Everything's
Everything's
fine.
fine.
Everything's
And we're still going to be doing the Patreon live streams and stuff as scheduled. So, what's the challenge? I shall give you.
I'm gonna answer this question. Big Kid Rant 3 wants to know why. Why aren't we gonna be here next week? I'm gonna try to answer it as honestly as possible. So, we're in my family's house. We're still locked down, so we can't. At this point, I thought we were gonna start getting a babysitter, and that was gonna be a part of our life. But so I'm the other full-time parent, and I'm finding my time in the week limited to focus on Epic Rap Battles of History. And I was giving a chunk to the live stream and loving it. And we wanted to do more and do it better. And I want to give that time into making these new rap battle songs we're working on. So I hope that isn't terrible for people to hear, but I'm going to, next week this time, try and make new rap battle songs. Look, I'm blushing a little bit.
Fair enough.
So that's the truth. I'm gonna focus on making another rap battle instead next week. So there's that. Now what do we end with?
I had it. Damn it, I had it. Michael Bay.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go. Michael Bay. Look, Glitch. Thanks, Glitch. It's a good decision. Getty Lee's knows we're not ending them. We're gonna try a break. Give me a second. Who am I doing? Michael Bay?
It's enough.
Okay, let me get into character a little bit. I'm going to try not to mess this up. That's enough. I've heard enough crap from all of you. Why don't I come down there and show you what a real star can do? I swoop low with a telephoto. No Bruckheimer, I work solo. If there's one thing I've learned, bitch, this game is about motherfucking money. I get that dollar, y'all. Motherfucking money. Even make Mark Wahlberg. Make some I grew up I grew up. Damn it!
Start up quick.
I set up
roll the
shop.
rock.
Grew up top. Knocks with the Mox money. Rose to the top. Now I got that socks
Made of silk money.
I ain't got that guilt money. I messed it up, man. I messed it
Yeah.
up.
That was pretty
I
fun.
set up
I
shop,
ain't
got a
that
few
guilt
drops
money. I
that
don't
got
give a
milk money, rose to the rock. Now I got that socks made of silk money. I ain't got that guilt money. I don't give a fuck. I take my nuts to the bank and I sign them like a check. All right.
Take my milk to the bank
And I sign
dunk
them with
in
my
nuts.
nuts. Give the people what they want while the critics say, you got the... all right. I give up.
That was pretty good, though.
Look,
It's pretty good.
I'm sorry to be the deliverer of bummer news at the end of a otherwise delightful live stream, but I wanted to tell people we weren't going to be here next week. Who knows? Maybe I'll be guilted trip into coming back. Yeah, Lloyd wants to do it next week. Look, here's the truth. The reason we started late today is because I was like, hey, Lloyd, I don't think I can do a live stream next week. I got to focus on making songs. Lloyd was like, we got to keep doing live streams. And I was like, I can't, man. And then, so that's where we're at. So we'll see. We'll argue about it some more. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. What do you think? What do you think out there? How do we let people vote in an unofficial way?
Well, I think the question is, because this is the question you put to me is, and I have my answers.
Sure.
But what does this live stream to you fans provide you with? What do you like about it? What's the reason for it? I have my answers. I don't want to put food in your mouth.
Sure.
I mean, words in your mouth. But that's, I think, is always nice to hear if it provides, something.
Bam.
So,
I'm taking this comment and putting it on the screen. Would prefer work on battles get done over live streams. And I'm out. Let's leave with a beat. I think this one is the way to go. And peace be to yous. See you next time. I'm getting a lot of support in the comments. Lloyd, I think this is an answer to your question. They want to hear backstory about how you created raps and fun stories behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Crystal says you should do it solo for a week.
Could do, can get a guest in.
Lloyd and Zach next week.
Great beat.
It's a great beat. Now you're making me feel, look, I feel all weird inside. Now I just want to keep going for another 3 hours.
Well, all I have is time. That was a great beat.
Who made this one? Oh, I know who made this one.
Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse made same guy who made Mozart.
Yeah. I pulled up that old photo of me and Mozart the other day. I mean, me and Skrillex the other day when we did that show. Pretty great. Still banging. Yeah, this beat checks out.
Yeah, man. It didn't get like eliminated by the, what is this kind of music called?
Dubstep.
Dubstep. Yeah, when dubstep died, this beat did not somehow. How did that happen?
Because dubstep has a place. If you've ever been to Burning Man, or like festivals and stuff. Honestly, living in LA, this is such a bigger conversation, but living in LA skews your sense of music in a really weird way because you're constantly surrounded by the music business.
Sure.
And then pop music on TV. Like, when's the last time you heard a hard rock song on the radio? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Turtle.
Stefan says they still have dubstep in the Netherlands.
Yeah. It's good to dance to.
Dude, I still like it. I don't understand why dubstep died.
Cowabunga, dude. I wouldn't consider this beat dubstep. It's more like club. Cowabunga, dude. Let's get it on. There's our technique, kick the street, dope freaks back onto the street. Hey,
It's really interesting since you're still rapping with the same rhythm, but there's a delay. It's just like putting you on a different. No, it works. It's just you're on a different beat.
Oh, weird.
All right, peace, bro.
Okay, buddy.
I'll see you, Lloyd. Bye, everybody. Who just says Al Gold?